Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Great job there by the receiving team, right? You got your opponent here on the road. You're not caught off guard on the opening kick of the game. You're able to fall on it, and now your offense has the ball in great field position. You have got to make them pay for that gamble.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Kitna. Rushes on him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive.
Touchdown, UAB! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Parrish. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
The Hilltoppers will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time it's complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Flowers. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Throws to the wideout. catch in the middle. It's hooked. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Touchdown, UAB! Quick strike through the air from the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page. And then guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's right.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Second down, he'll throw it. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Hilltoppers in the hurry up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He caught it, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Toppers!
how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Blazers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Kitna. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good timing on the quick out. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, you see those tight ends catch the football, you're coming up and try to get them on the ground as fast as they can. They're such big athletes, though. You gotta pick your poison. A lot of times you try to go low, and they hurdle you or put that hand down. Nice job by the tight end breaking a tackle and getting some extra yards.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Let's go!
Trying to punch it in. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Blazers will hustle to the line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man, it's Kitna. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better... Breaks into the open. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Finds finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Makes the grab. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. He's got it still on his feet. Touchdown, WKU. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it.
There he goes! You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
You gotta love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions, he's seeing the safety rotation that time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, UAB.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage, found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes to the right. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Toppers.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. 1 play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Kitna. Got it in the middle. It's hooked. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eye.
Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Flowers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Henry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Barry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Hilltoppers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker, it's right. Still running at the 40. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Henry. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They move on top here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Kitna. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late in the game, and score a touchdown to steal this thing and win it. This is what playing the position is all about.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Milner. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Blazers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That's a